This is what it felt like to be one of you guys for a day, huh? Did you see that?
That was actually kind of creepy. Cause I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, you see that? You see that? You see that? Look. It's moving. It's moving.
Casey. Do you bang your bars?
Prisons have been known for acts of violence, murder, and death since they were created. However, there's one prison in particular that stands out among the rest. Eastern State Penitentiary operated in a way which would confine each prisoner to complete isolation. Many prisoners suffered from mental illness after spending time here due to extreme punishment from the guards and being trapped in solitary for many years at a time. It is even said that torture devices were created to inflict pain on noisy inmates. And there was even a section of the prison that guards would take prisoners to quote-unquote punish them. The penitentiary was shut down in 1971 but still remains to this day. Many claim the tortured souls of inmates still roam the halls, and others have witnessed the shadow figure that still dwells and lingers inside the abandoned prison. The Eastern State Penitentiary is currently considered one of the most haunted places in the US. Tonight, Steve and I will be spending the night behind bars to see if we can make contact. We hadn't even set up any equipment yet. We were just kind of checking the place out.
That's good. Imagine spending the rest of your life on these things.
Cold drafts.
This would be a cell, right?
A bathtub? Steve had the EMF detector in his hand, and we were looking for a location that we could shoot an intro shot at.
As far as like, are we gonna do it? You want to start? Are we gonna do an intro?
Yeah, we're gonna do an intro. It's so important to have cameras rolling because there's just so many different times when you're not expecting something to happen and you actually get something.
As far as like, are we gonna do it? You want to start? Are we gonna do an intro?
Yeah, we're gonna do an intro. Where's that at? Come back this way? Yeah? Move it around? If that's you, can you make it move to the red? Are you here with us? Try to keep it still. If that's you, can you make it move to the red? If that's not Steve moving it around, if that's you guys here with us, can you make it move to the red? All you have to do is come near it. I mean, you did good before. Right in the middle of the open. Nothing stopping you. We thought this place was haunted. We're here. Hello. Hello. Anybody here? So,
We'll find out tonight.
we're gonna go and do some exploring and see what we can catch on camera. So after recording our introduction, we wandered the hallways looking for signs, and we ended up at the punishment chamber.
Yo, this is mad low.
This is crazy. There's like nowhere to stand up in here.
I'm having a hard time even getting your whole body in the shot.
I mean, like you can, but like my head is in the ceiling. This is underneath the prison. This is crazy.
It's So what, this is where, what's it called, the punishment cell?
Yeah, it's ice cold down here, bro. You feel that?
Oh, it's definitely ice cold.
You feel the temperature drop?
Yeah.
It's really cold.
It's funny, I was just telling you a minute ago, I'm like, yo, I need to take this coat off in a minute.
It's freezing.
And now it's ice cold.
Look, you see my breath. Can you see it on camera? It's so important not to have any video cuts in editing, because if I were to cut the video, someone could easily say that was just camera tricks, and it kind of discredits the paranormal shoot.
Yeah.
It's not that cold here in Pennsylvania right now. So why is it freezing down here? What is this? What is this? It's like a blocked off section. You could feel such a significant temperature drop, and I'm talking about 20-30 degrees colder. This is actually considered the hole, and this is where people would be punished at. They would be taken down to these rooms, and I mean, these rooms are so small, you know, it's like extremely tiny. If there's any spirits or any kind of activity down here, can you make this EMF detector move? Can you make it move to the red? Any kind of sign would be nice. Just make this move just a little bit up to the red. Looks like a lot of water damage here on the walls and stuff. We just want to know that you're present with us. Yeah. What's up? What's up?
Get the camera. Go look down this way. Something moved.
Okay.
I could, my eyes.
Is it the flashlight? You see it?
No. 'Cause this is the flashlight.
Okay.
Something moved in this, to the corner I'm pointing at. It was in that corner, and it wasn't.
You talking about like the doorway?
Yeah, like around this way. It wasn't like, you know, whatever. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Are you seeing this shit?
Steve was very positive in that moment that he had seen a shadow move, and I could not confirm it until now. Clearly something moved across that hallway that Steve was able to see with his own eyes, and we did capture it on camera.
This damn flashlight?
Yeah.
See how you see the black like this?
Yeah.
It was like that, but it looked like a damn figure. I hope you
Yeah,
I hope you have it on camera, dude. Because that
I was aiming the camera this way.
You
definitely saw something.
Dude,
It wasn't just your eyes
100%.
playing tricks on you.
You know, I was just setting up the damn spirit box, getting ready to do our normal session.
Yeah.
And like I saw without the light on it,
Yeah.
so like right now how it looks, I saw what looked like just like almost like a shadow you do if you're walking around.
Right.
Put the damn flashlight on it, and as I put the flashlight up, I saw the damn thing, you know, what I'm showing you, dark.
Well, we'll have to look at the tape, because I mean, I was definitely aiming there when you said, something just moved.
I wish
just
you
now.
would have just saw that, dude.
All right, so we have the spirit box out now. If you would like to communicate with us, we welcome you.
I'm trying to figure out what to say, because I know that whatever was in here, I know you're still here. Try to speak through the spirit box.
Stop it. We've heard many different types of voices come through on a spirit box before, and typically you don't get a voice saying the same thing over and over and over. Sounds like it says stop it again. It's like the same voice over and over. Listen. Hey, if that was you saying stop it, can you say it again?
Dude, stop right back to back. Holy shit. Stop what? What do you want us to stop?
Did you just move your foot?
No.
Something rustled over there.
Behind me?
Yeah. What is it you would like us to stop? How about this? What's your name?
We are Steve and Casey. We know you were here before with us. Well, at least I saw you. Tell us your name.
Do you want to get revenge on whoever hurt you?
Bro, what the f? I swear to God, it's assault too.
same spot. Something new.
I started seeing things towards the end, and it's really hard to tell whether your eyes are playing tricks on you or not when you're in such a dark location for so long. To me, it looked like a shadow moving across the room, which,
Yeah,
the last time when you saw it, there was a camera on it, but
trust me, when you remember your reviewed the earlier footage,
yeah.
I don't know what it was, but it looked, I mean, I would say it was like almost like a short person or something. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like it's like a block of black,
Yeah.
but it moves quick.
Alright guys, so we're actually going to spend a moment in solitary confinement to see what it felt like being one of the prisoners here. Now Steve is all the way down at the other end of this hall in his own little jail cell. I'm going in this one right behind me.
Apparently a guard hung himself here, but we heard there was a lot of activity here, so I am inside of a cell. Now you can see we got beds here.
So Steve and I found it very important to at least spend 30-45 minutes completely alone in our own cell and see if we could relate somewhat to spirits who might still be dwelling there. So, here we go. Oh boy. Wow, it is really, really dark in here.
Y'all didn't see that? That was actually kind of creepy, because I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Alright, digital recorder is going. Put that down right next to me. So this is what it felt like to be one of you guys for a day, huh?
Okay, I heard like, I'm not sure if this is gonna pick it up, but it sounded like almost like a low, kind of like a but it's not that airplane. If you can hear the airplane above it, it's not that.
You know, looking around, this would actually be horrible. Get stuck in something like this all day, every day. Look at this shit around me. It's like all stone, all rock.
It's definitely an uncomfortable feeling. I want to call it heavy, because I felt heaviness before at other places.
Sad.
Let me see if that was Steve.
Casey. Do you bang your bars?
Steve and I both heard metal pipes banging at the same time, and we both came out of our prison cells to see if that was him, and he wanted to see if that was me. I thought that was you. You heard it sounded like metal banging, right?
Sounded like it came from upstairs, dude.
That's what I heard too. It sounded like someone hit a bar upstairs. I mean, there's a lot of old pipes and like rusty pipes in here. I mean, you got the upstairs railing. I don't know if it was upstairs, if it was downstairs, but to me, honestly, it sounded like prison bars or something.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to it.
Sounded like it was coming from the cell that you were in. Of the cell.
What's that? Anybody here? Anybody outside? Besides the
us.
clinking,
Yeah.
which I know we both heard.
Yeah.
Did you hear anything when you were in the cell? Or see anything or whatever?
No.
You know that little shadow thing that happened downstairs that we're always like, oh, it's maybe it's a mind trick or whatever the hell it is?
It happened again?
Dude, no
Yours?
bullshit. It wasn't big though, but I swear to God,
Yeah.
there's a little, so say like right here's the cutoff. Right here would be the
Right.
cutoff. So if my hand was covering the shadow like this,
Yeah.
in a second, it was like that. So it was almost like a shadow,
And then gone.
but it moved really quick.
Yeah.
It was like at the.
Trust me, I'm not surprised.
It was-
after the things we've seen in here,
That's like
even
the third time a damn shadow I've seen in here. And I know there's like the lighting and shit, but there was no lights. There's like the lighting and shit, but there was no lights. I'm walking through the hallways right now. We definitely heard. It sounded like a faint clink. I don't know. Holy sh**. Dude, a light just died or something over here.
Actually, you know what? Wait. That shouldn't be happening.
Dude, if it was one of the square ones?
Yeah, but I'm saying that shouldn't be happening. You know why?
What?
Both of them were fully charged and we've been running them for the same time.
Because we were talking
So
before,
look,
we were wondering like, you know,
Look, this one has 3 bars. It has more than half battery.
Yeah.
That one's been on for the same amount of time. So you know how people say the energy drains when there's like spirits present?
Yeah.
We should set something up over here by this light and see if we could get anything.
Yo, tell me this place is not fucking creepy.
I mean, if you heard like a growl or something.
It was like a low. Remember when we were at Hillview?
Yeah.
And we were gonna walk through. And we were kind of like exploring the place. We heard that groan that we kind of debunked.
Yeah.
It was very similar to that,
Yeah.
but it was shorter. You know, there were some differences, but it had the same tone to it,
Right.
and it was quick.
Okay.
And after I heard it, I heard the airplane over the head of it,
Yeah.
so I can kind of tell the distinction
Which,
between the two.
it was this one, right?
Right here.
All right, so you're gonna go in and do the EMF?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go back down the hallway and I'm gonna try to do some thermal readings to see if I pick anything up. So I had scanned the hallway 3 or 4 times, just walking back and forth to see if I could pick up anything on the thermal detector. And just as I was getting ready to put it away, it almost looked like a head peeking out of one of the cells looking at me on the thermal. And it's weird too. I mean, like you can see stuff like this little light right here kind of picks up a reading on the wall. What is that? Yo, Steve. Yo, come here, quick. Come here, I caught something on the thermal. I called Steve over immediately. He came down from his cell and we decided to go inside the cell where I had seen the thermal at. Something was like leaning out of this. That's the only way that I could say, dude. I swear to God, bro. No, there was like an orange. It looked like a head. Almost like something looking at me. I don't know. I have no idea.
Weird?
No, it was just like a orange sphere, but it was like it was coming out of this, and then it went back and disappeared.
Oh, shit, dude.
Hold on. Let me see if this picks up
light?
anything. No, it's alright. You can leave it dark. Let me just see if it'll pick up anything.
Yo,
Yeah, you see that? You see that? Look. It's moving. It's moving. You see it, right?
Yeah.
You see it? Aim your light in there now. Look at that shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's moving, bro. So there have been times in the past where we've seen a full body apparition on a thermal. This time it was another apparition, but it came in a different form and a different shape. This time it was more like a cloud that was kind of moving around the room, almost like smoke. Yeah, you see that? Look. It's moving. You see it, right?
Yeah.
You see it? Aim your light in there now. Look at that shit.
What the fuck is that?
It's moving, bro. It's like hovering around.
Aim it at it.
Let me get closer. Let's get closer. All right, you coming in?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right, come on. Yo, you got the EMF detector?
Yeah.
Yeah, bust that shit out.
Somebody here with us. If somebody's here with us, moving around, come towards this device. Just tap it, touch it.
100%.
Yo, you know, I'll tell you what, anytime I've ever seen apparition, that was like a damn,
There's like a cloud. There's like a cloud floating around the room, right?
Floating around,
You
dude.
saw that.
Yeah, dude.
That's wild.
I was on shoulder. I was
Yeah.
fascinated looking at the damn thing.
And the thing is, dude, I wanted to make sure that I like moved the thermal.
Yeah.
So that the people could see. It's not like a camera cut. You feel that? Dude, did you just get like
Ice
goosebumps?
fucking cold.
It was ice cold and I got goosebumps.
Ice cold.
Yeah, hold on.
I probably have them. I mean, dude.
I just
that
got
was-
goosebumps. Like a chill flew through this whole thing.
It was ice. It was like a little breeze, but
Yeah.
right past me.
Same here, dude.
Holy shit.
Let's set up the spirit box right here in front of this door. If there's a presence here with us right now, can you say something through the spirit box?
I want a full sentence. Can you say a full sentence?
Temperature. You hear him whispering?
Yeah.
Who's here with us right now? Can you say a name?
What is that noise?
Look at that, it's going crazy. The temperature's going nuts.
The whole damn machine's busting up.
What is going on?
I have no idea, dude.
Can you say something? Can you tell us your name?
That's Sal. Are you still stuck in this cell? Is there a message you want to send to your loved ones or someone you knew? Is it cold in here?
I'll be right back. I think there's a bathroom like right down the hall.
Yeah.
I really had to do it. He's been getting me with jump scares for so long now. Every time we're at a haunted location, and his birthday was actually the very next day.
Casey. Okay, I fucking heard a bang. On the fucking thing! Jesus Christ, dude!
Dude, you almost hit a backflip.
I fucking knocked the 10 bench over.
Happy birthday, bro. We were there for a duration of 5.5 to 6 hours. It was time for us to go. Unfortunately, security came, told us our time was done there. But within the time frame that we were there, I would definitely say we got some things on camera that would signify the place is haunted. I mean, it is one of the most haunted places in the United States right now. But you know what? Spirits are really not on demand. So you can't show up somewhere that's considered the most haunted place and just expect to get the most activity you've ever gotten. There have been other places that are not known to be so haunted that we've gotten more activity at. However, I would put a stamp on Eastern State Penitentiary and say that this place is definitely haunted. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button down below, leave a comment. We love hearing from you guys. There will be more episodes coming soon in the near future. Also, check out our merchandise. We got Hunting Purgatory shirts and sweaters and stuff like that, and that definitely helps us moving forward, making new episodes. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.